4 weeks now, the NFL world has been buzzing, or more accurately, exploding, over the failed trade that would have sent Maxx Crosby from the Las Vegas Raiders to the Baltimore Ravens. Details have been scarce, explanations even rarer. All we know is that a deal that seemed nearly done suddenly collapsed, leaving fans confused and asking questions. The Raiders have remained unusually quiet, offering little to no transparency, and as always, that silence has only fueled speculation. But now, the story has taken an even more intriguing turn, and it involves a name that rarely stays out of the spotlight: Tom Brady. The GOAT himself, now a major figure in the media and a potential future stakeholder in the Raiders, was recently asked a simple and direct question by reporters. What does he think about the Maxx Crosby trade situation? His response? Total deflection. Brady avoided the question completely, shifting away from the topic without offering anything meaningful. This wasn't just a casual dodge, it felt calculated. And that raises an even bigger question. Why would Tom Brady, someone who usually has something to say about everything, suddenly go completely silent on a major NFL story tied to a team he's connected to? This goes beyond simple politeness or staying out of team affairs. Brady's silence, combined with the Raiders' lack of transparency, suggests there may be more happening behind the scenes than anyone realizes. Was it a contract dispute that fell apart at the last second? Internal locker room tension that hasn't been made public? A hidden demand that killed the deal? Or is there something even deeper, something the organization is trying to keep completely under wraps? With Brady's deep connections across the league and his potential future involvement with the Raiders, it's hard to believe he doesn't know what really happened. And the fact that he chose not to say anything at all only adds fuel to the fire. Fans are not staying quiet either. Social media has been flooded with theories, from hidden contract clauses to internal power struggles within the Raiders organization. Everyone is trying to piece together what really happened. And honestly, it makes sense. When a star player like Maxx Crosby is suddenly involved in a mysterious trade collapse, and then one of the biggest figures in NFL history refuses to even acknowledge it, it creates the perfect storm for speculation. At this point, it's no longer just about a failed trade. It's about trust, transparency, and what might be happening behind closed doors. So what does this mean for Maxx Crosby? A player who was seemingly on his way out is now back with a team surrounded by uncertainty. And for the Raiders, this situation is quickly turning into a public relations problem. Silence might be intended to protect the organization, but in reality, it's only making things worse. This entire situation feels like a ticking time bomb. The longer there are no clear answers, the more questions will grow. Now, with Tom Brady's silence adding another layer to the mystery, this has become one of the most fascinating and frustrating stories of the offseason. So, what do you think is really going on behind the scenes? And why do you think Brady refused to speak? Drop your theories in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next update. Because in the NFL, the biggest stories are often the ones no one wants to talk about.